Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. It is so great to be here with you today. All right. So today we're going to talk about getting out of your comfort zone. So it's kind of like, are you always kind of hitting that stop sign on your dreams? Um, so let's talk about that stop sign and how you kind of move past it, right? And why you should. So it's important for moms to have dreams and, for us to allow that to be part of our life, right? We kind of get lost in who we are um, with the roles we play, right? So I'm a mom, I'm a spouse, I'm a homemaker or a colleague or a business owner or whatever those roles are that you're playing. And, you know, those things you desire, the dreams that you have are just kind of pushed to the side, right? But those are actually an indication of where you want to grow, right? Who you want to become as a person. And you want to become the person who can, have and hold on to whatever that dream is, whatever it is you're desiring. But we often get a stop sign, right? So we we stop dreaming because it's not possible for us because we have so many things on our to-do list, right? There's so many other things vying for our attention from those other roles we were playing, right? We'll stop stepping towards our dreams because it's not what everyone else says moms should be doing, or we think we have to do those other things that we should be doing first. We'll stop going after our dreams because um, there's a conflict with something our kids are doing. um, is it a soccer practice or a music lesson or something our kid, it might be at the same time, or the one we found is at the same time. But really we kind of stop going after our dreams because we're uncomfortable with the next step. And yeah, most of the time that stop sign is our brain just trying to keep us safe and in our comfort zone. Um, but everything else listed, everything else that I talked about is just an excuse. And now stay with me. I know what you're saying. Hold on. No, those things are not an excuse, right? I have a bazillion things on my to-do list. Uh, And yeah, those things on the list are things that you were taught a good mom, a good spouse, a good whatever role you're playing does. And you want to be good. Yes, I understand you want to be good. I want to be good too. But um and yeah, there might be, a conflict of time with something your child is doing, but none of those things stop you from putting you on your to-do list, right? You do. Let that sink in, right? You stop putting you on your list. You stop putting your dreams on your list. Um, and a lot of times it is because you don't want to step out of that comfort zone and try something new. Your brain doesn't want you to either, right? It wants to keep you safely where you're at now because even if it's not where you want to be, it or not what's best for you, it's where it knows everything, right? It's not anything unknown, so it likes to keep you there, right? So, how do you get past that stop sign? Um, so, it's simple. Like any stop sign, you stop, you look both ways, you kind of assess the situation, you verify it's clear, and then you hit the gas and go, right? Um, so, and you get to be you, right? You get to hit the gas like you're turning on a residential street or turning left onto a busy 4-lane highway, right? It's your choice. Um, how you go is not as important as taking that first step out of your comfort zone. So it can be a little step, like turning into a residential area, not very fast, cautiously, right? Or it could be that big step, still cautious, but on that 4-lane highway where you're turning left and you got to watch and make sure that these cars are passed and then you can go, but then whether or not you got to stop in the middle or able to turn if people are coming the other way. Yeah. So those steps, that the little one or the big one, right? Those little and big steps, they add up and move you towards your dreams. Okay. So let's do an example. So what if you want more movement in your life? So, an example of a big step might be go to an exercise class at the local YMCA, right? Or a little step might be to do a 5-minute YouTube video. A big step would be join a gym. And a little step maybe go for a 10-minute walk outside. So it's important that you just start, right? So you start working towards your dreams. What are your dreams and how do you want to get there? Because there's a lot of ways to get to your dreams, and you just take the steps that you want to try first. And it's just wonderful to kind of take those steps and try new things. Yeah, it can be a little scary, but each one you take, right? Then we get into the benefits, right? You start to increase your confidence because you do take little risks and try new things. Then we start to prove to ourselves that we can do it, right? And then you also kind of get new growth because you're learning new things and having new experiences, right? And that helps us grow, right, into what I said before, into the person we want to be, the person who can have that dream, the person that, you see yourself as when you're in that dream. Also, we're modeling for our kids to be brave and go after their dreams, right? And that's a lot of what we're trying to do anyway, is to tell them to go after their dreams. But they're watching you, and if you tell them to do it but don't show them that you're doing it, then are they going to follow what you say or what you do? So if you want them to go after their dreams, right, and there's no excuses, there's no, oh, I'm older, they're young so they can, no, you go after your dreams, whatever age, whatever stage, you go after what you want to do, your dreams, and allow them to as well by allowing them to see you go after your dreams at whatever age and stage you're at in life, right? And sometimes you're at a stage, a season of life where it's very tiny little steps that move you towards, because yeah, maybe you do have a lot of things on the list. Maybe you are at home watching your kids. Maybe, maybe you are working and then watching your kids, right? So there's a lot of ways to do it, to go after your dreams, to get out of that comfort zone. Another thing you could get from taking steps out of your comfort zone are new friendships, right? Especially, I mean, if you're going after something new, and also if you're, that's kind of something that's been around right now, is loneliness. A lot of people are lonely. We were cooped up for a couple years, and then we started going back out, and that loneliness still kind of hung around. But yeah, just getting out and doing new things allows you to meet new people, right? And find those people that have the same interests as you. It's also beneficial to step out of your comfort zone because it can actually decrease your stress and anxiety and increase your fulfillment, right? Because you're doing things that are more joyful, that show and give you the confidence, the growth, and the friendships. So it all puts you in a better mood, which makes it easier to tackle, those other tasks on your list when you're in a better mood. So dream. Then step out of your comfort zone, pass, stop at the stop sign, right? It's a stop sign. Look around and then, make sure it's clear, and then take your path, whichever one, is the path for you. Take that little step, big or small. Go into something new that brings you joy and fulfillment and takes you towards your dreams. So I hope this was helpful today, and have a beautiful, wonderful day. And I will see you next week. Bye.